everyone, and welcome back to Clerk's Corner. I'm Ashlyn Honeycutt, the Public Information Specialist, and today we have with us our Official Records Manager, Ms. Candace Miller, and she is here to walk us through the marriage license application process for our office. So welcome, Candace.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. So, Candace, what resources does the clerk's office provide for couples looking to get married?
Sure. So first and foremost, we offer our website, which has an abundance of information in regards to the process and all the statutory requirements for marriage licenses. We offer our marriage license kiosk. We offer palm cards with additional information. We have an officiant registry and a premarital provider list.
And what are the general legal requirements that must be met for the clerk to issue a marriage license to a couple?
Sure. So the first is that the applicants must be over 18 unless there's extenuating circumstances. They must have a valid state-issued ID, not be related to the individual they're trying to marry, and have the legal capacity to swear and affirm that they are able to get married.
What is the process for applying for a marriage license here in Citrus County?
The first thing they're going to do is start with the marriage license application online, what we call our marriage kiosk. They are going to schedule an appointment or walk into one of our 2 locations, which we offer those services at. While in the office, they are going to provide their state-issued ID, make their payment, review their application, and sign under oath that they know what they're doing and they're able to be issued that license.
And what are some of the different fees that a couple could come across that are associated with filing for that license?
There are 3 different fees. $61, $86, or $93. $61 is going to be for couples who have elected to take the premarital course, which waives the 3-day waiting period and also bumps the price down to $61. The $86 is the standard fee. $93 is going to be assessed if there's an affirmation of common children that needs to be signed by our office.
And what documents need to be presented for the marriage license to be issued?
A state-issued ID, proof of completion of a premarital course if applicable. And other than that, we don't require documents for proof of previous marriage. We just require that the customers know the exact date that previous marriage ended if it's going to be on the marriage license.
Okay. When does the license become valid and how long does it remain valid for?
Standard is it's going to be valid 3 days after the license is issued and remain valid for 60 days after the issue date. Extenuating circumstances, which are either out-of-state residents or couples who've elected a premarital course or 3-day waiver, will have that 3-day wait period waived. It'll still be valid for 60 days, but their dates may range just slightly.
If you get a marriage license in Citrus County, where can you use that license to get married?
Anywhere in the state of Florida. The only thing we require is that it must be returned to Citrus County because we issued it.
So does the Citrus County Clerk of Court currently perform marriage ceremonies for couples who receive their license from us?
We do not. What we do offer is a list of officiants in and around Citrus County, which includes public notaries, because in the state of Florida, individuals can be married by a notary.
And what should a couple do once they have been married and their marriage license has been executed?
They need to return it to our office. Once they return it to our office, we are going to transmit that information to the state. So it's going to start with us. They need to return that to us. After that, if they plan to change their name, if either of the individuals plan to change their name, it's going to start with Social Security Administration and then go to the DMV.
Wonderful. And how long do you have to return the completed license back to our office?
We ask within about 10 days for the simple fact that most people seem to forget about us after 10 days. So we ask to have them back within 10 days.
Well, thank you so much, Candace. And we have one more question for you.
Absolutely.
And I think it's one of the most commonly asked questions. People really want to know, why do they have to give the license back to us? So why does it have to come back to us, and what happens to the license once they deliver it back to our office?
Yeah, absolutely. Understandable. They are going to return it to our office so we can transmit that information to the state. The state is going to take all that information and put it into a pretty little form where they can purchase that at a later time, but we need to transmit all that information to the state of Florida.
Thank you, Candace. I know that's always been my biggest question.
Yeah.
So I really hope that helps our viewers understand the marriage license
Absolutely.
process. And if you all have any questions about what we discussed today, please feel free to drop a comment below, or you can reach us at the number shown on the screen or visit our website that Candace previously mentioned. And we will see you all next week for our next episode.
Thank you.